Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 in the Return of the Russian Revolution, of course. We are currently preparing for war against the US, where we're also bombing Japan to pieces. So in between episodes I did rearrange our things a little bit. There are quite a couple of things that we are doing to the Japanese home islands here. I did set up a priority for strategic bombing on factories, anti-air refineries, radar stations, that kind of thing, so that they have a harder time reinforcing themselves. I also set up quite a number of airplanes over here, so we have now about 2,000 planes over New England, about 2,000 planes actually over the Midwest, and a couple of planes over here, while we're still of course building more and more airports. I also set up a couple of units just to be down here on the Florida coast. It's about 800 planes, so I do hope that the Bahamas construction line over there will finish a little bit earlier, so when Northern Bahamas, we are not building that currently. I would like to change that a little bit. So let's move that up over here. I mean, damn it, all of these things are very, very important for us to build, so let's see how that goes. And I do think we want to declare war rather sooner than later. Of course, we could wait another year over here till 1947, but I think 1946 will be a very nice point to strike, so let's justify a war goal on the basis of New York, and that should be fine. In the meantime, we're also doing this down here, so we're edging our way through the Indian Ocean. What are you guys actually doing? Can you get down here? Yeah, you can. It's just a very long walk. Okay, but that's fine. I appreciate what you're doing over there. Right, these two islands, I mean, they're not critical at all. But of course I would like to get them at some point. Nevertheless, let's do that. Down here in Australia we are expanding as well. I think I should probably get a hold of you and tell you to be very aggressive, just so that you guys can keep on pushing forwards. We are not building any medium tanks anymore, that's quite alright. We should basically briefly look at our production and basically set up these carriers to be of a little bit higher priority. We are committing 100 of our that's about a quarter of our factories to modern tank production, which I think is fine. And we do have a couple of naval bombers, strategic bombers, jet fighters. Are we converting from stockpile? We are not. No, we are. That's alright. I would very much appreciate that, because that means we'll have a much longer range with our jet fighters. We're producing 50 of these a day, so that's pretty good actually. How many do we have in stock? 1,500. So I don't know, that's about 30 days worth of conversion. We do have quite a couple of carrier naval bombers, so I feel fine in reducing this a little bit. Carrier fighters, I would like to continue to produce this many, so that I think is alright. Medium self-propelled artillery. What are we doing over here? How fast are you guys in particular? Not fast enough. But we don't we don't really have the army experience, so no, sorry, that's the medium tank. I'm looking for the medium tank self-propelled artillery. Yeah, we'd actually need about 70 artillery, so that's alright. Down here things are going alright, I suppose. You guys are coming down here? Yeah, that's alright. You guys are blissfully expanding, lovely to see. Yeah, we need to clean this up a little bit once our guys do get down here. But I think that's going to be very soon, so that's alright. So also keep an eye on you guys. Can you actually launch your attack? Yeah, you can in 6 days. So let's try to get these islands. In the meantime down here, let's have a look at the war plan for the Americans. So a couple of army groups. 10th Army over here in the, I don't know, Washington State, I guess, area. Then we have 2 more armies in the middle over here, plus a tank army, which we set up to be just coming down here in the plains, really create havoc. 9th Army is around the Great Lakes, trying to advance on Buffalo, Detroit, and up here in whatever region that is. Wisconsin. So Wisconsin, Michigan, Southern Ontario area. And we have, of course, the very distinguished Second Army over here, these yellow guys, who will try to push down the New England coast, while the First Tank Army, I should actually recall you that. First Tank Army will come down here into towards New York, try to cut off all of these guys and maybe make it a little bit easier on us. So that'd be good. Bismarck C, some naval combat. Nothing too serious, I think. Us losing a little bit of this and that. A little bit of damage on one of our carriers as well, so suppose we should briefly have a look through all of our guys. No, they all seem fine, so that's good to see. 11th Army, you're also training up. You are still very close to being not only trained, but a little bit more. You are suffering from attrition, aren't you? Would you be able to capture another victory point or anything like that? You don't seem to be able to do that, so... Brits losing a couple of convoys. You guys, I think you are... No, you're right. Who are you based on? You know, you are Pacific Group. We'll have to reduce these fronts a little bit, make them a little bit more clear. But for now it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so that attack up here won't work, so I guess what we can tell you guys, just specifically you get just rid of this order. You're coming back then? Yeah, that's fine. Lovely. Good. Up over here, I'm hoping that we will be able to attack the Brits on Haida. That'd be you guys, but we don't have enough intel, even though we are now flying missions over here, but maybe that's not sufficient. Northern Ontario, air superiority, some naval combat down here, just on a couple of convoys. 10 convoys sunk again. 2 convoys. What's this? Yeah, they are damaging our destroyers. No, let's actually look at that. Yeah, so a couple of destroyers down here. I think one of the carriers actually at least suffered a little bit. So yeah, let's get you. Jesus, look at all of these. All of these attacks on our destroyers. I wonder where they're actually starting from. Must be somewhere. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're just the guys who'd been split off. That's fine. I'll just send up our first carrier fleet up over here towards the Pacific coast. So they'll be based over here while our marines are doing their job down here. That's fantastic. You actually did your jobs fairly well, I have to say, so that seems to be too critical. What's this? It's nonsense. Okay, you guys. Can you guys come up to Bahama? And this is a non-order. And you guys likewise do come up to Bahama. Then all of you, your job is not going to be down here. In fact, you guys, I would like to get over here. And that should be alright. Good. Very nice. In fact, you guys are already coming up. That's good. Some French attacking us down here, but I hope that our guys are launching now and are very soon going to capture a couple of these islands and then Madagascar, and then we can go for South America. Right, this is not involving our divisions. I think this is Venezuela who has that in their pocket, so it's fine. I don't think we have low manpower. We have 2 million. That should really be plentiful enough. No supplies in the Pacific Theater, that's over here. Right, so let's clean this up a little bit. So, you 3. You know what, let's just get rid of all of that. Right, so you 2, your front line is going to be this. Your attack plan is going to be... your attack plan is going to be that. And I do want you to take this as well. Right. There we go. Looks funny. Works for me though. Right. You. Your front line is... this. The offensive line is going to be this. Have fun. And go down here. Oh yeah, this is a desert type, but it's not quite the same desert type as with other provinces. Try to get down here. Try to get the coast. Try to capture this area. Should be alright. Right, all of you guys, your job is going to be to guard this front line and have an offensive line towards over here. That's alright. And one of you actually can take the middle ground over here. Just one. Thank you. Lovely. Go ahead. Work with that. This up here will probably not work, but then again we might send you over here and reinforce that position. There's some radar down here. Just look at all of that. They're really strongly engaging our carrier fleet over here. Destroyer, light cruiser, destroyer, convoys, light cruiser, convoys. Convoys, yeah, number 3 must be really damaged. Or include some really damaged ships, yeah they do. Right, how much damage did you take? 97. I think you guys are alright, so we'll want to keep you around. Japan really should be suffering right now. Yeah, they have about 300 planes left, and we destroyed hundreds of factories in the last months, so that's fine as well. Middle East enemy has air superiority, that's still a bit funny. Right, how do things look down here? You guys are still coming into position, we are still being bombed while we're getting there, but I think that's alright, you guys should be very close to actually embarking on this here. Very lovely. That means we can cancel this and we can directly tell you guys to start a naval invasion from over here towards where? So this province here is the one with the harbour in Madagascar. I think I'd like to go over here. So these guys will then start to launch on the harbour itself, but that way we'll have some leeway in case that is defended, and I do expect it to be defended. Right, things up here are looking fine. Quite a couple of naval combats and all that, so that's just that. Naval battle where we destroyed quite a couple of their guys, that's fine too. But again, they are damaging our destroyers. Yeah, but you're right. Good. Things up here seem to be looking up a little bit. 74%. Yeah, I think we are out damaging them now. And we even seem to be in good supply, whereas they are not. So, that's good. Capturing that airfield too. That'd be a nice shift of things. Right, do we want to go for some of these islands then? I think that might not necessarily be the worst idea. So let's just take one, guys. You start a naval invasion from over here. Let's try to get you over there. Very easy peasy sort of attack. How are Marines doing? Over here? Yeah, you don't seem to... No. Okay, you know what? You get over here. And you should not actually go there, you should actually also go to the Middle East over here, maybe there. There. Come on. Okay, let's do this differently. Let's tell you to prepare naval invasion from over here towards there. Thank you. So I think that'll mean you'll make your way over there on your own, and we'll tell you to halt and also be part of this. Fine. So that's 2 of our divisions. Where are you guys going? You're going there. Okay. Tell you to halt. Yeah, you can. Tell you to halt. Yeah, you're still doing that. That's alright then. So that really seems to be the best that you can do. How about our other guys from the Naval Corps over there? Marines, 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 Marines. Yes, 7 of them over here. So you 4, I want you 4 to prepare naval invasion from over here towards here. That's fine. Now need 2 more. You are not Marines. Where are my Marines? Nowhere to be seen really. Okay, you're 2. Not sure why you're taking this route, but you might as well still primarily come over here. That should be okay. Good. Right. So we are preparing war against the US. We are constructing all of these things on the American border, specifically infrastructure and all of that, so that's good to see. Ideally I would like my first army, the Mountain Corps, to be over here. They're sort of boxed in over there. You know what, you guys can also come over here. Might actually need some training. Right, speaking of training, you guys are... Nope, not actually trained up. Oh, because you're on sea, so that's probably why. Right, Solomon Sea. What's going on over here? Ooh, one of your destroyers is really beat up. So you'll need to be sent home. Likewise, this heavy cruiser. You know what, let's send these guys home as well. But we did sink the light cruiser, so I think things are looking up over there. Down here in Australia then. You, 2 of you actually. Maybe you could go here instead. And you guys, 8 guys, can you get over here? Actually that looks a little bit funny to me. That's modified as such. I think that should be alright. Good. Right. I think we desperately actually need to construct another harbour over here, or increase the naval base capacity, so that we have a little bit more stuff in northern... Oh, that's actually a very good infrastructure. Yeah, but the northern territories really need more of a presence. We are building so many things, but yeah, there's no way we can do with the less, I think. Justification is finished, so that's very nice to see. It will expire in June, so we'll have to declare before that then. How are you guys doing? Light cruiser? No, you're fine. The destroyer should probably go home. Sinking a couple of convoys. Sinking a couple of things over there. You guys have all finished, that's lovely to see. So I'll tell you guys to prepare naval invasion from here towards this harbour, thank you. And you guys can go from here towards this area. So we are all boxing them all in. Right, and you'll all be ready in about 17 days. That is when we will start. Up down here in South Africa things are still looking a little bit funny, mostly because of the infrastructure. 6 days till we get better radar, which means we'll have to build even more. Right, lots of convoys over here, and we can now tell you guys to patrol on the northwest coast and in northwest Pacific. That's very much all that I want, which will mean you guys can probably activate. Yes, get this island, get this out of the way. A little bit reluctant about Alaska, but we'll have to see. 11 convoys, 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 convoys. Convoys I like to see, but they're damaging continuously our destroyers. I mean, that's alright. You guys don't seem to be holding up that well. On the other hand, how does our airplane situation look like? So we have you 400 planes. Can you actually be based over here and do your thing over the Northwest Territories? I know this is not sufficient in terms of capacity, but still hope it might be. Let's try to grab another harbor down there, ease our supply a little bit. Probably some convoys, yes. Ooh, free dockyards. That's very interesting. So that'll probably be all of the light cruisers that we have been building, right? So 4 light cruisers, 4 light cruisers, 4 light cruisers. Yeah. Actually, all of our main fleets have 4 light cruisers. That's very lovely. What are we building then? More. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 more light cruiser for all of our fleets. Oh, and the heavy cruisers are finishing up, so yeah, that explains a lot as well. 6 light cruisers? Yeah, I think I like that. So let's build 6 more light cruisers, which we'll send to Crimea. 15 each. And you'll be placed to Crimea. We can just click on there, because that is where our carriers are going, so you guys likewise should go over here. 2 of each. Yeah, that's fine. So that should free that up a little bit. These preparations are going on alright. Jamaica is making progress. So where's our sort of cutoff point? It's on the airbase in the northern Bahamas. God damn. It's a really important airbase though. Yeah, but 800 planes I think are pretty spot on perfect right now. Venezuela making progress down there. That's fine. That's lovely. I'd like to see that. Sinking a couple of convoys over here. That's all so pretty good. You guys still need 10 more days. And here we go. Improved asymmetric radar. Of course, we'll continue to improve our radar. And we'll also construct even more radar installations, specifically over here, over here, over here, in the US sort of. Down here I don't think we are building any. These ones we might increase. Do you want to build one down here? I don't think it will reach anywhere. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe. Yeah, okay, let's build that up. And of course, down here we want to increase our reach over Japan a little bit. Now these things are very important, so we'll continue to give them due weight, but of course it will mean other things are being pushed down. I still want the nuclear reactor to be on the highest priority. These things are very, very important. None of this is anything that we can even actually reduce in terms of priority. So I think that's just how it needs to be. Right. Japanese losing convoys. Fantastic. You guys should probably come down here and secure the coast, so that we can continue to make some headway over there. Things are looking up over here. Should probably try to reinforce that. Yeah, but all in all I think that's fine. You guys, what have we got over here? So we've got you. That's 4 divisions. It's fine. Do we have someone down here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, so you guys will be fine on about the 10th. More convoys, convoys, convoys. Yes, yes, yes. Fine. Like to see that. Load. Actually, don't think we need to be informed about every single one of them. But that's alright. Yeah, our armies are streaming into position over here, so that's, I think, the 9th army, right? Which is arriving. Yeah, it seems to be. You guys are in position up there. Yeah, the 11th army is missing a little bit. Where are you? You're coming in. That's alright. The heavy tanks are over here. They'll be in a very nice position to strike towards New York. And all of our occupation forces are Yeah, you guys are on low supply, so I think it's extremely important that we build up the naval bases, specifically this one over here in Northern Ontario. That's actually the British Columbia Northern Territories. Northern Ontario, yeah, that's the most important one actually. Yeah, it's difficult to have so many different priorities. Right, you've got so many light cruisers over there. I think it might still make sense to build a couple of destroyers. So I'd want about, I think I'd want to get about 6. So let's build two runs of 3, or maybe 2 because we do have some already stockpiling up there. And you'll be placed in Crimea. We still have more. Oh, sorry, these are convoys. God damn it. I meant destroyers. 2. Over here. How many dockyards have we got? Oh, quite a number. I think because indeed all of our light cruisers are finishing up now. So I think we'll see that all of you guys should have about 6 light cruisers. Number 3 is damaged as usual. Oh dear. You're not doing well. How about you? Even you have a lot of light cruisers. And I think you all have too many heavy cruisers. 6. Yeah, 6 is a lot. I think 4 should be plenty. Right. A couple of factories over there. So yeah, let's reduce these guys so we know that it's for our new carrier group. We're about 30, so 3 also. How many have we got? 6, 6, 5, but I think one's in repair. 5. Why do you only have 5? You don't even have anyone in repair. That's probably the one that is still being produced, yeah. So you know what? I think 4 more runs of light cruisers, each for about 2, should be fine. When I say about 2, I mean exactly 2. And you'll be part of the 1st carrier fleet, you'll be part of the 2nd carrier fleet, 3rd carrier fleet, and the 4th carrier fleet. Yeah, that'll even out nicely, I think. Actually, we can... You guys can probably be of low priority. Right, let's place you down there. All the way. All the way. And... Right. That should work. I'm happy about this. So yeah, we'll get all of our light cruisers to be even more, and that should be fine. And that means you probably need to be a little more as well. Fine, fantastic, love it. Good, available war goal, yes, May, it's June, so about 10th of June I think I wanted to set you guys up down here. Using a couple of convoys. Being damaged a little bit. Are you guys fine actually? No, you're not, because we need cover in the Arabian Sea. But we'll get there. We'll get there very soon in fact, so let's tell you guys to launch in about a day. Here we go. And we'll see whether we can conquer Madagascar. And once we have that, we'll send our guys streaming down to South Africa, specifically from the 1st Army up here. I think you should all be over here now. Nope, one is probably still somewhere. Although I don't know where. You also did your job fairly well, so thank you for that. And maybe think about getting from over here towards... Where do we want to go then? Any particular of these islands, maybe? Just to... Yeah, maybe on this Japanese one. Just to decrease their presence here a little bit after a little bit. Losing a lot of planes just because they have some stupid shit going on. Sorry, from the home islands. but that should be fine. Let's take a brief look over here. Over the last 12 months, we destroyed about 100 buildings. They lost about 1,000 fighters, we lost about 160, and 5 bombers. Most of them in air battle, very few accident losses, I like to see that. Down here things are alright. Over the east coast we have actually set up our rockets over here from northern France to bomb them as soon as the war starts. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. This time, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.